What's up, YouTube? Guess what? New day, new week, yeah. So, right now I'm on my way to the gym, like always. Running a little late. I think it's around a little after 6 o'clock. Yesterday was the kids' carnival and the kids' appreciation. So, we did some cosplaying at the Main Street Square. I went as Superman costume. I think I'm gonna have to do something different. It worked, but it didn't work. And something about spandex, you feel a little bit more exposed than normal. Funny. But whatever. But I think it turned out pretty good. The kids had a huge kick out of it. I did have a lot of kids ask me if I could fly. Come on, seriously. And then I had one kid punch me in the chest trying to see if I was the real Man of Steel. He didn't hurt me. I think he was like 8, but yeah, I was ready for it. I figured someone was going to try punching me. But it was all in all, it was fun. And then we went over to Storybook Island for a little bit. But I got my picture taken a ton because I did my research this time. I picked a character that is well known. Superman is well known from pretty much all ages. And on top of it, he is the one character that kids want to emulate or be like because of his powers. He's pretty much massive and powerful and godlike. And everyone's like, well, he's OP, so, they don't like him. But guess what? Martian Manhunter is actually more OP than Superman. Kind of overall, but whatever. But yeah, that's how that went on. It was fun. But the suit that I sewed together, the suit itself worked great. The cape attachments, not so great. I think I could have done something a little different and they would have worked a lot better. I can still probably fix it. And then the belt. I overestimated how... I can't get a good light. There we go. I overestimated how good the strap that I put on. Because I went a little... I probably should have just gone with my original design and it would have been perfect and I would have never had to fall off. But the one thing I did not like about the suit is that I feel like my junk is out display. So I'm totally going to get probably a different version of Superman. That way I feel a little bit more covered up and not so that everyone else can see me. I did have one lady want to touch my abs. I'm like, sure, why not? I don't care. One more thing. Next year, I think I'm going to have someone that can come along that can just do recording. That way I actually have footage of what's going on. Hey guys, what's up? Public service announcement. So, there's people on the internet who pretend to be someone or pretend to do something in order for you to give them money. I had one happen to me. A couple weeks ago. So, chatting along, knowing kind of what was happening, but, with the hope that it wasn't. The person winds up steering the conversation into me sending them money. And I'm like, oh, really? We're going to do this now? So, I toyed around with them for a little bit, and then I said I was going to send them the money. And then I pretend to send the money. I told him just give me a half an hour. And I pretty much just sat on my couch watching Netflix or YouTube or working on some project or whatnot. And then about a half an hour or so later, I text him like, hey, message him on Facebook. Hey, so, got the money transferred, blah, 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 blah. So, I made up some big story why the money didn't go through or why it didn't possibly go through, blah, 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 blah. So they stopped talking to me for about a day or two. And then they come back trying to be all sweet and honest and everything. And I tried to explain that I tried, it didn't work, blah, blah, blah. But during the time they weren't talking to me, I did a reverse image search on the profile pic and found out who the actual person that was in the picture. And then I name dropped it, telling them exactly who the guy's name or the gal's name was, where she lived. And all of a sudden, they didn't respond. I'm like, aren't you going to respond back to my accusation? And then she's like, what? What do you mean? And I went to respond back my response, and she blocked me. So, but it was fun toying with them. I wasn't really conning them, but I made them believe that I did what they asked me to do. And they were on the phone with the company, yelling at the people saying they lost the money, blah, 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 blah. I made up some routing number when they asked for a routing number. It was a good day. So, what I'm thinking of doing is if another conman tries to get a hold of me and tries to get money, I'm going to see if I can con them into giving me money. It would just be funny, make me laugh, and life would be so much better for me. But yeah, that's it. That's all. Nothing else is more to say.